the day that George Washington was born. 2K Sports brings you the best in NBA coverage. With Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from David Aldridge on the sideline. And this is what the schedule looks like coming up for Memphis. On Wednesday, they'll face off against Paul George and the Los Angeles Clippers. Then on Thursday, they'll be matching up with Chris Paul and the Phoenix Suns.
And for that game against San Antonio, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
Now look at Memphis's starting group. We've got Morant. Jaren Jackson is out there with Brandon Clark. And then there's Steven Adams, and it's Bledsoe in at the 2. And for Sacramento, Fox at the point with Hield to his side. They're the backcourt. Terrence Davis is out there with Marvin Bagley. And it's Whiteside in at the center, locking down the middle. And this is the time of year when teams can start to lose their focus just a little bit. How tough is it, do you think, to stay motivated at this stage of a long season?
Well, teams who have big aspirations, Kevin, aren't suffering through any of this. The other teams that are trying to be acutely aware of the potential of their team are watching their players very intently as to whether their focus can be maintained during the next 2 to 3 weeks of the season.
Fox passes to Bagley.
More and more improved floor awareness for De'Aaron Fox.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. Last time they met was in Memphis.
Yeah, they came into that game a little flat for whatever reason and just couldn't tap into the energy you need to compete.
Yeah, and that score got a little bit lopsided, so not the kind of effort that they want to repeat anytime soon.
Now the Kings with it, and let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Luke Walton gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I asked him about the task of slowing down Ja Morant. Coach said the one thing you can't account for with Morant is his explosiveness. Everything else you can plan for, but sometimes he'll just beat you. And Kevin, that's what they mean when they say, good defense, better offense. Back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. The teardrop falls in. Morant's got his second basket.
Even though he's smaller, Morant does not lack assertiveness, which comes in handy down low.
Morant's gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Davis, the pass to Bagley. And so just over a minute and a half played. Moving it up. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the
elbow. 2.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And they have really leaned on his free throw shooting at times this season. He's been there for them, too, with 88% from the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Jackson. He doesn't get the second one. It's tipped, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Now, here's Fox. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against the Clippers.
His passing, another high point in that game. He made sure it wasn't all about him. He wanted to get his teammates involved.
5 to shoot. Whiteside.
Wonderful use of the pick and roll, especially by Whiteside, slashing right to the bucket and getting that one to go.
And De'Aaron Fox, one of those hyper-athletic point guards, but still more slight of build than a Westbrook or, in their primes, John Wall, Derrick Rose. Do you think he needs to get stronger?
Well, I think that's a great question, and you could take it 2 ways. Yes, physically, and yes, mentally. I mean, he's getting a ton of minutes in the early part of his career, and De'Aaron Fox is learning how to be a better leader. So the answer, does he need to get stronger? He is.
Here's Morant following the basket by Buddy Hield. Bledsoe passes to Clark. Outside Jackson. And Adams now top of the key. Morant drives in. And there it is for him. 8 points for Ja Morant.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. The Kings trail by 3. And it's Fox with the jam.
How about Fox just getting to the rim right there? Great to see him explode at times.
And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
I like their aggressiveness in that one. No one's going to give you anything. You've got to go out and take it.
Yeah, and going back and watching that game, there was not one spot on the floor that they did not own.
Now here's Bledsoe coming off a solid outing against Charlotte. And it's Morant missing. Here's Hield. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
And how about the body control? Morant, even when under duress, stays calm, cool, and collected.
For Sacramento, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Hield outside. Outside for Bagley. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Morant passes to Jackson. To the middle and stolen by Whiteside. Hield outside. Sacramento gets it back in a new 14. It's tipped.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan. And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Fox. Right now he averages nearly 23 points a game, a relentless offensive force. Now here's Whiteside. With the teardrop. Grizzlies with the rebound. Clark's got 5 rebounds tonight. Bledsoe kicks to Clark. It's good from long range.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
The Kings trail by 8. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
So the Kings call timeout, their first. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
And that was a game to forget. You'd like to find some teachable moments, but I think they'd like to just turn the page and move forward.
Yeah, and quick, like as quick as possible. That was a dismal showing, especially for them at the offensive end.
Whiteside finds Davis. Hands the shot from the wing.
Nice awareness from Whiteside there, understanding where his teammates were on that possession.
Memphis leading by 6. Bledsoe outside. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
Sacramento's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Pass to Whiteside. Shoots over Adams. Whiteside, no good.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
Yeah, when Morant gets it dialed up, he can be unstoppable. Just too many ways to score.
The Kings trail by 8. Outside, Fox. Passes it to Whiteside. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. So a moment now to see the story for De'Aaron Fox.
And you can see the surge in his level of confidence lately just by looking at that true shooting percentage. It's been moving straight up in the past 5 games. I think he's feeling it.
Now here's Morant. And he also played really well in that win against the Hornets.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Morant against Fox. On the wing, Davis. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. And the Grizzlies leading by 10. Clark outside. Dishes it to Adams. Low block shot on the way. No good that time. Great D that time from Bagley. Now the Kings with it. Here's Fox. No good on the 3. And now the Grizzlies. Fast break. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Marvin Bagley picks one up.
The potential is there. For Clark, it's about expanding the range so that it makes him more versatile offensively.
The Grizzlies shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Clark. Today, Greg, we see a lot more friendly rivalries. Does that bother you?
Not at all. I mean, people like to say, well, our era had the rivalries were more bitter. I disagree with that. I think guys are every bit as competitive today as they've ever been.
That's good to hear.
They just also have more exposure and opportunity to be around one another. Kids today growing up, they've been playing against each other since the 5th, 6th grade in national tournaments. When we played, we didn't get to see the other top players around the country. So I think that was one reason why you didn't have a closeness with guys that unless you were on the same team.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And Wright kicks to Holmes. Shot clock at 6. It's stolen by Adams. The drive by Brooks. The shot that time not on target. And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for the Sacramento Kings. Down by 12. Some changes for Memphis. Anderson, he's checked in for Brandon Clark. And Jones subbed in for Morant. Here's Wright. 8 points his last outing. Pass to Holmes. Wide open. And that's good for 2.
Yeah, this is what you love about him, the confidence on that mid-range.
That's a staple of his offensive attack, and proving once again he can do some damage from that area.
Brooks misses. The Kings trail by 10, and now here comes Wright leading the break. Here's Halliburton, and yes, it's good.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Winslow up top, covered by Barnes, and the rejection by Holmes. Brooks, the pass to Adams. Good D by Barnes. For Sacramento, they've gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first. The pass to Halliburton. Here's Holmes. Clock at 6. Here's Wright. Softly drops in the floater.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Now here's Jones. No points in the game yet for him. From deep, Brooks. Rebounded by Holmes. Wright with it. Now defended by Adams.
And in the NBA, Rashawn Holmes had to wait for his opportunity, but he kept perspective, took nothing for granted, and just stayed positive and worked.
And sometimes as a player, GA, you got to take these little indicators that people still believe in you. Phone calls and team's interest, that helps. He's become a dangerous finisher, a shot blocker, and has shown some flashes in that jump shot.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
And Holmes throws it down.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Now here's Jones, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Anderson. They need this one. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Well, Anderson finishing through contact. I like to see him make the midair adjustment to get that ball off.
Right with it. Jones covering. Right outside. Here's Medu. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Jones. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Adams taking his time here. Kicks to Brooks. The rebound by Halliburton.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Brooks outside. Anderson right side. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Anderson's inside game reminiscent of an old teammate of his, Boris Diaw, patient in the post around the rim.
Pass to Holmes. Shoots over Adams. Offensive rebound, and the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight, and Memphis making a change here. Melton's checked in. That free throw good from Holmes. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Outside, Jones. Pass to Melton. Anderson outside. Pass to Adams. Shot clock at 6. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That is his first foul of the game. There's 31 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Adams finds Winslow. Kicks it out to Jones. No good with the triple. The Kings have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
He misses the free throw. And he sinks the second. 19 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Barnes against Winslow. Outside, Jones. Off target with his three. Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Memphis Grizzlies. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. Back right after this. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And taking a look at the Grizzlies' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
The Kings trailing. And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So on the floor for Memphis, Anderson is out there with Winslow. Then it's Jones. And then there's Steven Adams. And it's Melton in at the 2-guard. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, thanks very much. Well, Steven Adams could be the league's most physical presence. All-star Jimmy Butler said that he is just so strong. Butler says he hit me with a screen, and I thought my life was over. Adams said his strength doesn't help with flopping. The refs are like, get up. Guys, he has a sense of humor about it, and maybe that's a counterbalance to his great physical gifts.
You're right, D.A. He is strong. Thanks for that report. Throw good, Adams. You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they're forming now in the NBA.
Oh, we've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is, to me, absurd. You've always had it. Whether the difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed, but it's always existed. And the reality is this: you become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is.
Now, here is Halliburton. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Memphis leading. Now Jones. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's his first trip to the line.
This season, 88% on the line, so he has been in a comfort zone.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Jones.
And a great job from the line this quarter. They've gotten their percentage way up there.
Bagley, he's checked in for the Kings. Fox comes in for Wright. Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. And so Jones nails both of them. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. And here is Fox. Right wing. Here's Bagley. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Bagley's got his second bucket of the night.
Like to see him take it there. Marvin Bagley, confident play.
And De'Aaron Fox has staked his claim. Said baseline to baseline with the ball in my hands, I'm the fastest player in the league.
He very well might be. I mean, he is a terror in the open floor, and that speed burst just puts so much pressure on any retreating defense.
We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Fox against Jones. Outside for Bagley. Off target from three-point range. Memphis leading by 4. Winslow wide open. He fires. Bagley with the rebound. And it's Fox with the ball for Sacramento. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. And that'll be the third of the 4 straight at home. Melton passes to Winslow, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Well, the move from Winslow definitely gets slapped, still muscles up the shot, and it goes.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Sacramento making some changes. Whiteside's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Terrence Davis comes in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Buddy Hield in for Halliburton. Then for the Grizzlies, Clark comes in for Anderson, and Eric Bledsoe subbed in for Jones.
One shot.
That's good from Winslow.
You think about Winslow and his limited opportunities so far in the league. The talent is there, and they're starting to explore his playmaking ability as a point forward.
Now, here's Fox. And the rejection by Jackson. That's a 2 from Hield. It's rebounded by Memphis. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. There's Winslow, and the dunk by Winslow.
Well, Winslow plus power equals slam.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Outside, Davis. Shot to stop the run. Rebounded by Jackson.
He really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
And there's Bledsoe on the assist by Clark. And now it's an 11-point Memphis lead.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Here's Hield. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Clippers. He kicks it to Bagley. Sacramento moving it around. No one near Whiteside as he lets it go. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. And the Grizzlies leading by 11. Melton feeling it out a bit. And Bledsoe has it in the corner. Offline with his 3. Sacramento's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. And the foul on Eric Bledsoe. That is his first foul of the game. Ja Morant, he's checked in for DeAnthony Melton. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Morant against Fox. The teardrop falls in. Fox has got his second basket of the night.
That's a nice floater. I mean, a la Mike Conley. If De'Aaron Fox can establish that float game, tough to stop.
Now here's Morant. 14 points for him. The dish to Jackson. And it's blocked by Whiteside. And he recovers it. And now Sacramento on the break. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Eric Bledsoe.
Buddy right there trying to score and forcing the issue a bit.
Well, Buddy Hield, the consummate gym rat. Growing up in the Bahamas, he built his own rim with a milk crate and would shoot all night. His neighbors got so tired of yelling at him to keep it down. He sprinkled broken glass under the rim to get him to move the hoop.
The first one falls. And Greg, they said Hield would wait until his mom fell asleep and then sneak out to play basketball. And when she came looking for him, he'd take off running.
Yeah, he preferred to catch that discipline at home more so than in public. But growing up in the 8 Mile Rock, a tough neighborhood, his mom rightfully very protected.
Now here's Morant. And the points coming for him in big bunches. His average stands at just about 29.5 points a game. And Fox has it in the corner. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Memphis leading by 7. Here's Clark, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And he's at nearly 90% from the free throw line this season, so having a terrific year.
And that one falls for Clark.
They've upped their percentage to around 90 from the line today. Great job this quarter.
Dylan Brooks, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. And so Clark nails both of them. Fox with it. To the paint. Here's Bagley. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 5 assists in the game. Memphis leading by 7. Morant outside. He feeds it to Jackson. Brooks for 3. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Now here's Davis. 11 points last game. 6 to shoot. A three-pointer, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Bledsoe passes to Morant. Clark with it. Defended by Beck. They get it back. The Kings trail by 7. Stolen by Brooks. Out of bounds. Sacramento will take possession. And a look now at some of the players we can expect to see in this year's dunk contest. Always one of the great events of All-Star Weekend.
It is, Kevin. You just can't take your eyes off it. The ideas those guys come up with, and then the guts it takes to pull them off, always blows me away.
And you look at Morant. His athleticism is off the charts, and it doesn't go unnoticed, as you can see by how high he is in the dunk contest voting.
Yeah, and the fans want him. I think the media wants him. Heck, he wants to be in, so I'm glad that he's in a position to take part.
And as always, we'll keep the updates coming in as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. One thing we already know, there are some great players pulling in votes so far.
Yeah, and I think it's safe to say that this is going to be one of those dunk contests that everybody's going to be tuning into.
And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Grizzlies. They've held a 12-point lead early. Shots good by Bledsoe.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
And here are the Kings now. 9-point game. High arcing shot, and the rejection by Jackson.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
And that's a terrific sequence at both ends there. There was the block shot, then the run out, and nice finish on the break.
Grizzlies have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them.
One shot.
And shooting over 90% from the line here today. In this quarter especially, they've been fantastic.
The Kings trail by 12. Fox with it. Guarded now by Clark. Fox against Clark. Stolen by Bledsoe. He's got a clear path for the finish. That one goes in, and it's 9 points for Brandon Clark.
Well, Bledsoe has been shown and known to be a scorer in this league, but he will play unselfish and made the right play there.
And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Bledsoe outside. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Bledsoe's got 6.
Well, efficiency there from Eric Bledsoe. Good at knowing when he should look to score.
The Kings shooting 33% in the second quarter. The offense has looked crossed up and confused at times. Now a timeout called by Sacramento. And Eric Bledsoe, a special kind of athlete.
And 3 separate knee surgeries in the rear view, but still so fast, his teammates call him Ferrari. The way he's built, a muscle car might be more accurate.
Sacramento making some changes. Medu, he's checked in for Whiteside. And it's DeLon Wright in for Terrence Davis. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Adams checked in. Hield can't hit.
It wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
It's still a blur. Bledsoe with some amazing speed on the floor, excelling at barreling into the defense to pick up the foul.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
Eric Bledsoe bounced around a little bit in the early part of his career under the tutelage of Chris Paul when he first came into the league. Seems like he's found a home here and very much settling into his role.
Bledsoe hits them both. Here's Wright. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. He dishes it to Hield. Again, the miss by the Kings.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Now here's Morant. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
Here are the Grizzlies with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run and finished off by Morant.
And that's big-time stuff there. Morant looking unafraid to go get those lobs and finish them.
And for Sacramento, they're shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. Hield outside. Fires for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Hield's got 7 now in this quarter.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Now here's Brooks. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Charlotte. Bledsoe outside. They double-team Bledsoe. Here's Jackson. Second shot opportunity, and he lays it up and in.
Adams just continuing to grind it out. Outstanding staying after that possession. And then he grabs a second chance deuce.
To the inside. Bagley. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Bagley's got 8 points.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
The pass to Brooks. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Bagley's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
Kind of rare to see any player have this much of a struggle from the field. To still have the lead shows how resilient they are as a complete team.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. The Kings getting the bucket. Morant kicks to Brooks. He can't get it to go. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. And Fox has it in the corner. Here's Wright. Pass to Medu. Five on the clock. The Kings need to get off a shot here.
Well, the size of Steven Adams one thing, but persistence is another.
And the Grizzlies leading by 13. Brooks, the pass to Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Timeout called by the Kings.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
And some changes here for the Kings. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Bagley. Harrison Barnes comes in for Hield, and Halliburton subbed in for Fox. Then for the Grizzlies, Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Brooks. DeAnthony Melton comes in for Eric Bledsoe. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Morant. And Wright, here we go, and the dunk by Wright.
Making the most of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Melton passes to Jackson. Over Halliburton. Here's Adams. That shot off. Good work defensively by Holmes. On the wing, Barnes. A three-pointer off the mark. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Outside, Jones. Passes to Anderson. Outside, Jackson. Back to Anderson. The 19-foot shot, and all around the rim that time before dropping in. Anderson's got 6.
Anderson that time shooting without any hesitation. Slow-mo getting one off.
Three-pointer right. That one doesn't drop. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. We've got more in store for you right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. It was all Ja Morant in the first quarter. He had 18 points, and you have to like what's going on in Memphis, Shaq. Ja Morant feeding Jaren Jackson Jr.
Jackson Jr. I played against his dad. He's part of that exceptional top 5 in the 2018 draft. He's actually one of the youngest guys in that class.
You know what the funny thing is? You know, he can finish with either hand. Like, as a guy, most of the guys.
He's amphibious. I like it.
Well, it's amphibious. But,
bilingual.
Yeah, that too. But he's just scratching the surface. I don't know if he can guard 1 through 5, but he can guard 1 through 5 for spurts.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Oof. That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
Yeah, the defense has got to be a little bit embarrassed. There is no reason why he should just be on top of that rim.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Fox at the point with Hield to his side. They're the backcourt. Whiteside is out there with Marvin Bagley. And it's Davis in at the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile 1 block?
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
Healed outside. 6 on the shot clock, and it's Fox with the jam.
Yeah, how about the ups right there from De'Aaron Fox, slamming that hoop down.
Memphis leading by 13. Outside Jackson. Pass to Adams. Bledsoe outside. Sacramento grabs the miss. Bagley's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Here's Davis, kicks it to Hield. And the rejection by Jackson. Clark, the pass to Bledsoe. Back to Clark. From downtown. And Davis pulls it down. The Kings trail by 13. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's foul number 2 for him. Fox against Morant. Fox kicks to Whiteside. Davis, the pass to Whiteside. That's tipped. It's stolen by Adams. Hield against Morant. Pulls up on the wing. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Jackson's got 9 points.
And have to commend the unselfish attitude. Like how Morant just recognized the open man and the ball was right there.
Now, here's Fox. 6 points for him. There's the pass to Davis. Whiteside inside. Adams on him. Whiteside, good.
To leave a guy like that wide open from range, big mix-up.
Jackson looking it over. Over Bagley. Here's Morant. Clark kicks to Adams. Tries yet again. Good. Morant's got 20.
A wonderful awareness from the big man as Steven Adams finds the open man.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Pass to Davis. Six to shoot. Basket, good.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
Fox against Morant. Bagley with the rebound. Bagley's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Davis inside. He's covered by Clark. Whiteside, the pass to Bagley. And the Kings check on 2 more.
6'11", showing he's got a J. Marvin Bagley can be an offensive problem.
Morant passes to Clark. Back to Morant. There's the 3. Morant with another miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
From long range or short, small forwards on this list have been on target for the past 10 games, leading their position in field goal percentage. Second, Brandon Clark.
And that is such an efficient group offensively. That really is the best way to describe them. I mean, they never force anything and always wait for the right shot.
And when they get to those sweet spots, you can just count it. Each one of them is capable of having that kind of night where it looks like the bucket is about 5 feet wide for them.
The first free throw is good. The Kings making a switch here. Holmes checked in. The Grizzlies also making a change. Winslow's checked in for Jackson. And so he makes both from the line. The Kings trail by 13. Now Fox. He's got 6. A floater. Bagley with a wide open look. Offensive rebound. Holmes. And it's good for 2. Holmes got 10 points.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Now here's Morant. He's got 20 to the middle. Here's Clark. Bagley with the block.
Bagley timing that one well and intimidating.
And the foul called on Brandon Clark. That's foul number 2 for him. Grizzlies making a switch here. Brooks checked in. For Sacramento, they've gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Fox is double. Davis kicks to Holmes. Kings moving the ball around. Hield with the bucket.
Well, Hield can make a living out there from behind the arc. Doesn't need a lot of room to get his shot off, and he drains that one with ease.
Pretty clear. Buddy Hield has this shooting thing down, but doesn't want to be one-dimensional. Bones, how does he diversify his game?
Well, Greg, I think as teams try to take away his first option, which is that shooting ability, he can become a much more dynamic passer and playmaker. He can add some kind of physicality on the defensive end. Now on both ends, Buddy's doing little things to impact the game, and it's not just all about that sweet stroke.
Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Morant passes to Winslow. At the elbow, Adams. The Grizzlies with another miss. The Kings trail by 5. Guys, a potent offense right now.
You know what, guys, and they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success.
Now here's Hield. 15 points in the game. Davis down low. Covered by Winslow. And another turnover here by Memphis.
And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Ja Morant. The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable. He's around 30 points per clip, 8 assists, and 3 rebounds. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up, fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up, and he's really delivered.
And here are the Kings now. They're on a 16-6 run. And there's the foul. It's on Steven Adams. That's foul number 2 for him. Barnes kicks to Holmes. Knocked loose. Stolen by Winslow. Here's Brooks. Good, and the nice assist from Winslow. Brooks has got 5 points so far.
Well, fabulous pass there from Justice Winslow sets his teammate up in a perfect position.
And so Fox will bring it up for the Kings. They trail by 7. Barnes outside. Over Anderson. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Memphis has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Brooks the pass to Winslow. Now here's Morant. Good work defensively by Fox.
He's getting good looks on the floor, but he simply cannot bury anything right now. He's got to stay confident, though, because everyone knows he can hit those shots.
Memphis leading by 7. Morant left side. He kicks to Winslow. And the dunk by Winslow.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Here's Fox. The Grizzlies making the shot. Pass to Bagley. Tries again. Shot is good, and the Memphis lead's cut to just 7 points in the basket from Holmes.
Just creating havoc for the opponents the last few games.
You saw by that putback there, he's just completely locked in. They're getting full contributions from him right now.
And he goes in for the dunk.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Sacramento's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Halliburton passes to Bagley.
Bagley showing his feel right there for the game and that particular play.
The Kings shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
Marvin Bagley, the 2nd overall pick in the 2018 draft. It's another step forward for him this year.
D'Anthony Melton, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Tyus Jones comes in for Ja Morant. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throws.
Brooks feeling it out a bit. Pass to Jones. Clock at 6. The pass to Winslow, and stolen by Barnes. And Fox with a clear path to the basket. Finished off the break. Fox has got 4 this quarter.
I think opposing coaches have nightmares about De'Aaron Fox being out in transition. We got to see why right there.
Brooks the pass to Adams, and they pick up 2. And that's now 6 points for Steven Adams.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Pass to Holmes. Dishes to Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Brooks outside. Kicks to Jones. On the wing, Winslow. Shot clock at 6. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And we have a moment to take a look at the best three-point shooting teams in the NBA. 4th, the Kings.
No doubt they have snipers on that roster, that's for sure. It's been a terrific year for them from beyond the arc.
And he makes the first. Medu, he's checked in for the Kings. Then for the Grizzlies, Jaren Jackson. He's checked in for Adams. And it's Brandon Clark in for Brooks. Both good from the line that time.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Here's Fox, and the rejection by Jackson. Here's Clark, and it's Clark with the jam.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
And here's Halliburton. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Up top, Holmes. But he stays with it.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
Jones against Fox. Jones looking for an opening. Jackson down low. Holmes on him. And that one, good. Jackson's got 11 points. The Kings trail by 9. We've got 1:18 left to play in the third. Here's Medu. 6 to shoot. Now here's Halliburton. And it's off the back rim, no good. Here's Melton. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got his 3rd assist on the night. Sacramento's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Outside, Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Now here's Winslow. 9 points in the game so far. They get it back. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stuff.
Now, team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
And here are the Kings now, following the score by Memphis. Passes it to Holmes. Nobody near Barnes. They grab their own miss. Holmes can't get it to go in. On the wing, Winslow. Off target from the wing. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Grizzlies lead by 11. Live from Golden One Center, you're watching 2K Sports. Let's listen now to head coach Luke Walton review the game plan with his team.
Hey, don't give in. Keep playing. We're getting good looks. We're going to start making some of them. It's more important that we get reps at playing the right way. Keep chipping away. Plenty of game.
Well, sounds like he's happy with their shot selection. Just need more of them to fall.
Yeah, the shots have been there, and I love how Coach Walton stayed positive with his guys.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. They've got Clark. Also, Winslow out there. Jones is out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Melton in at the shooting guard position. Now Davis. Following Tyus Jones' 3-point attempt. Jones against Whiteside. That one goes. Count it.
That's just pure strength and size from Whiteside. Just a Hulk out there. It remains a matchup problem for basically any roster to try to match up physically.
Now here's Winslow. Pass to Jones. Here's Melton. There's the dish to Clark. That one a little long. And it's Davis with the ball for Sacramento. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Clark against Teal. Back to Davis. Fires from deep. That shot misses. And it's Memphis the other way. They led by as many as 18 points. There's Winslow. Count that bucket. And the Grizzlies lead by 11.
Even though Winslow gets bodied up there, I don't know if he even felt that contact. His focus helps him knock down the shot.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Davis, the pass to Whiteside. Back to Davis. Barnes against Winslow. The pass to Whiteside. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after. There's Winslow. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. And that's 13 points for Justice Winslow.
All those hours in the offseason working on the catch-and-shoot jumper, it pays off there. When he shoots it with confidence, it looks good.
Davis with it. Healed outside. And a miss there on the triple. And the Grizzlies leading by 13. Now Jones. Pass to Melton. Passes it to Jones. Here's Jackson. He's covered by Whiteside with the fadeaway. And Jackson with the basket on the assist by Jones.
Could come down to selection. Bad shots in the first half. Here in the second, using his head, finding some more efficient opportunities to score.
Timeout called by the Kings.
Yeah, his shot is just not there tonight, guys. And instead of trying to shoot himself out of the slump, maybe he needs to start moving the ball around and creating for his teammates.
Fox, he's checked in for Medu. Memphis also making some changes. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Justice Winslow. Bledsoe comes in for Milton. And it's Morant in for Tyus Jones. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Luke Walton was saying to the team. He was not happy with their play. He told them, we're getting outworked out there. Simple as that. We've got to dial up our effort. Kevin, we'll see if they have enough to get it done.
Thanks, David.
And going up strong inside demonstrates confidence. Morant not afraid to get physical.
That's good from Morant.
Showing natural leadership skills, Morant has developed great rapport with his teammates.
And the Kings making a change here. Bagley's checked in. Both free throws good from Morant. Here's Fox. And here is Hield. Now here's Whiteside. Here's Fox. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Finding more and more ways as De'Aaron Fox to score the basketball. That time gets contact.
Free throw good, Fox.
So much talk about who's the fastest player in the league, and Fox always being mentioned there. His speed and stepping into this leadership role, lots of great signs from De'Aaron Fox.
Morant, that one goes in. Morant's got 24 points.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Here's Hield. Following the basket by John Morant. Bagley kicks to Fox. Pass to Whiteside. From deep. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got his 16th rebound on the night.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts. Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. The Kings trail by 15. Hield outside. He kicks it to Whiteside. And there's the pass to Fox. 4 on the clock from outside the arc. Again, the miss by the Kings. And Clark has got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Bledsoe outside. Adams wide open. Pass to Clark. Memphis moving that ball around. Here's Jackson, and the layup falls. He's got 19.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Bledsoe against Hield. Here's Fox. Sacramento again missing. And the Grizzlies leading by 17. Here's Hield. Left side, Fox. Back to Hield. Shoots the 3. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Hield's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for Sacramento. For Memphis, they've gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Morant passes to Adams, and Buddy Hield is going to pick up a foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Hey, get Bledsoe! Get Bledsoe!
Bledsoe looking it over. 6 on the shot clock. Inside. Here's Morant. Count the basket. Morant's got 6 points in the quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
The Kings trail by 16. Hield outside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It seems like every team, Greg, needs that one enforcer, that one guy who's going to get under opponent's skin.
Well, in one poll of coaches and players, Adams was voted the second dirtiest player in the league. One guy said he's real physical, but maybe he crosses the line. Throws the sneaky elbow here and there, commits extra hard fouls, yet Adams usually escapes foul trouble.
First one falls for him.
Well, Buddy Hield was an all-rookie first-team performer, won the three-point contest at All-Star Weekend, and his game continues to evolve. So dangerous from the perimeter.
Both free throws good from Hield.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
And the Grizzlies leading by 14. Morant outside. Outside for Jackson. Bledsoe for 3. It's hauled in by the Kings. Outside, Fox. Morant with it. Down low. Here's Clark. That shot is off. Great D that time from Davis. And for Sacramento, they're shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line, and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
Morant kicks to Bledsoe. Here's Clark. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Bledsoe's got 6 assists now in the game. Hield outside. Passes it to Whiteside. Davis surveying the floor. Pass to Fox. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it go. Offensive rebound.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Well, this kind of effort will energize the team and get you going, just gobbling up every board.
Jackson throws it down hard.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. The Kings trail by 15. Hield the pass to Whiteside. Loud pass to Bagley. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
You know, Bagley can really get up and extend.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Ja Morant.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They led by as many as 18 points. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Morant's got 10 points here in the second half.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
The Kings shooting around 41% on the night. Fox against Morant. Looking to get back on track here. And Fox finishes it off.
And what a turnaround from the first half. I mean, he's been incredible here in the second half.
Fox against Morant. There's the pass to Adams. And Bledsoe has it in the corner. Over Hield. Good D by Hield. And it's Justice Winslow with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. The Kings trail by 13. Hield outside. He's feeling it. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got 11 rebounds in the game. Morant dishes to Jackson. Wants to get it to Morant and does. You know, Greg, you'd probably know as well as anyone, what was it like going up against the Bulls in the 90s?
You know, it's weird to say, but in a lot of ways, we were a lot like they were. Hall of Fame talent at the coach, a defensive-minded team, but the one difference was, you know, the Bulls had that guy that wore that number 23. I think I'd say that might have been the one difference.
The first one falls. He hits both from the stripe.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls.
Now, here's Fox.
And he's easily been their best rebounder tonight.
Well, he's been everywhere, and collecting those rebounds, that ends any kind of offensive possession and gets them started.
Fox against Morant. The feed now to Jackson. Fast break, here we go. Hield kicks to Fox. Back to Hield. Bagley in the post. Adams defending. They get it again.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Bledsoe going to the inside has no problem at his size getting in and drawing contact.
The first free throw is good. And Eric Bledsoe drops them both. Here's Heald.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And that one drops.
Well, that's good teammate stuff right there. Looking for your guys. Buddy Hield has a strong feel for when to give it up.
Morant kicks to Jackson. Back to Morant. Pass to Winslow. That one rolling around and runs out.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Sacramento Kings. 15-point game.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Memphis.
And guys, the fast break was run, I thought, beautifully all night by these guys. I think that was a big part of their success.
Yeah, they definitely ran the break well. A big advantage in that category, and they continually put pressure on the defense.
And I think a great job in positioning themselves for the W here. It's win number 21 on the season.
And with this win now, we're all square, 1-1. Two more games yet to come in what's proving to be a very competitive season series.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Ja Morant.
He was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
Now Porter passes it to Melton. And here's Anderson. There's 53 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Yep, that one goes in there. And the Grizzlies lead by 14.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Here's Hield following the score by Memphis. There's the triple. And it's Melton with the rebound. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. They led by as many as 18 points. To the paint. Porter passes to Anderson. They get the rebound. Another shot. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds.
Anderson has great vision as a point forward. Exceptional court awareness.
Wright looking around. Pass to Silva. And here's Bagley. Lays it up off the glass.
I do so enjoy watching a bounce pass executed that perfectly.
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Eric Bledsoe. Eric, a strong performance tonight. What's been the difference?
We're getting out of transition, trying to get defensive stops. And everybody's just playing their game.
And it showed tonight, Eric. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David. Great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. See you later.